And now, for the conclusion. Well, here we go! Look at my fine river that I get to defend. There is no river to be seen. No, so I do get some choke points here, but other than that, I'm pretty much screwed. The enemy's got so much cavalry, and I've got not enough troops to hold them off. They even broke through the bloody square here. Move them all into square. Oh god, all of this. I think we need to think about even retreating up on to the hill now instead. Which might be a little bit too late to come up with this idea, but... Right, the first enemy unit was defeated. I ordered the grenadiers to throw grenades. I'm gonna form this unit into square to halt the enemy. You should be firing at will. And you should be in square. Right, another enemy cavalry unit defeated. However, god damn it. Okay, there's another one coming on here. Probably break one unit out of there. Okay, so my cavalry is holding off these guys, and they will be saving the mobile task force, and perhaps the mobile task force can in turn save them. Just make sure that everyone in the back is not a fired will. Crap, one first unit of mine retreating. Enemy broken over here, that's good. The general is coming under heavy attack. I'll need to withdraw him to safety of the hill. Right, we have another Ottoman force potentially here forced away, which is good, but I did see camel gunners. These two units down here, I thought that'd be a good choke point to hold. Doesn't look like it right now. We're gonna have to pull these guys back. Drop the square. Unfortunately, it's probably gonna be a lot of friendly fire here. There, Armenian archers, fire on those. And you're not gonna fire on anything right now. Okay, we're getting attacked there. These two units moved around. Can I get you to close in a little bit here? Keep those guys in square. Let's see. Canister. I want canister that way. I am surprised that we've held as well so far. Right now they're coming into range, are they? These guys just hang in there shooting at our retreating troops. Cavalry won that fight, that's good. Swing up. Let's start shooting these guys in the back. 20th Finnish Helsinki Regiment Oh, this one suffered heavy losses due to the archers. Let's see if I can't get better position here. 6th Grenadiers, not in good shape. Keep at them and make sure they don't come back. And then I want these 2 regiments up here. Keep chasing them. Keep chasing. I don't want them to come back. Keep the Helsinki regiment out there. Archers are deadly. Potentially he's setting up troops to counterattack and charge. Unfortunately, that heavy cavalry regiment got caught. Yeah, we're gonna have to charge that one. Archers are so deadly. We cannot leave that unit standing there shooting at us. The few cavalry unit, I think that cavalry unit was completely killed off. No, it's there, but 11 men. I don't think they'll survive. High risk of what could happen here. General's bodyguard. Normally don't go for shooting enemy generals, but if I'm able to shoot the enemy's general, it's gonna have much greater chance of victory. Okay, so we broke that archer unit. Now back into formation. I think we got horse archers on this side. Turkish Tatars. Yes. Organized troops against those. I need more grenadiers on this side. More to deal with these horse archers. And then we need to rally something against this Armenian archer. 17th Regiment. Oh, they're firing on... Let's see about dealing... Are you guys throwing any grenades? Because that's kind of what I need here against the archers. It's got risk of friendly fire is quite heavy there. These 3 squares are no longer needed, as this guy is content to sit and shoot us. Alright, keep throwing grenades down there. And all these units should be firing at will. Enemy forced away. Enemy snagged onto a square. I need to deal with the cavalry unit so that I can call the infantry for a charge to get rid of all this nonsense. Back up this side. Good shot at close range. I'm not entirely sure why you guys not firing. Oh, this unit's completely out of shot and everything. We are seemingly breaking them though, which is good. I don't know if the canister actually reaches. So risk of friendly fire here. let's push them off. And looks like they're amassing some troops. Camel gunners and bullshit on this side. Right, my troops are going down. Killing those. I want all the guns to focus in this way and then on these guys. As the infantry goes in for killing blows down here. I think I might have an advantage for my men, for the fact that they know that they have to fight or die here. The army has, god damn, they've been fighting today. Bloody archers. What's this? Armenian archers. The general will go after that. Dealing with the stupid horse archers. It's too risky to fire here. Hold fire. And then these guys will just continue on their rampage. Camel gunners getting cut down to size. My general has won this fight. Go around and aid your army. We're gonna have to hit the enemy's general here, I think. Now hit him with canister. Actually, you will continue on hitting this, but I want you to try and hit this mess, and I want you to hit this mess. Alright, here comes the general. 65 men. Rallying right here. For the charge. Could this be enough? The archer's broken. The enemy general killed. Let's pull the general out. Reorganize the line infantry here. I want all the guns to focus in on the Kurdish hillmen. And then all the infantry will be reorganized down here. And we'll figure out where to go from here, which will be to go after their cannons. Now, it would be such a shame at this point to lose my general. So while that would obviously be the best choice to send cavalry after them, I think it's best to send, at this point, send the infantry to deal with the enemy. So yeah, it will take a little bit of time for me to win the battle, but I did it. I did win the battle. this must be the last fight, mustn't it? The enemy deploys 5,600 men against my 2,300. The enemy end up losing 3,800, leaving them with 1,800 men after the battle. I, of course, deployed 400 roughly. I lose about half of that, 1,200 men, leaving me with roughly 1,200 men. So if we go through all the battles, the Armfelt army starts with 6,500 men at the start of this campaign against the Ottomans, or this attempt at stalling them at what I thought was a river crossing, but apparently it's I guess the summer was really hot and we just had to stand in the riverbed. 1,000 men left, or 1,200 men of 6,500, whereof which at this point quite a few regiments have died. All 4 cavalry units have died, 1 grenadier unit has died, and an untold number of line infantry units have died as well. The cannon survived, the general survived, GMT survived, but everyone else is dead. Helsinki Regiment is the one infantry unit that kills the most. Lose about half its unit. GMT is down here. Lost 50. So for every man that they lost, they killed about 3 enemies. Given the fact that I had so many small units, and they had so much more cavalry than I did, I'm surprised that I even won the battle. Unfortunately, during this, I mean, we really stretched this army to its limits. And I often say that the big problem I have is that the enemy is not aggressive enough with its stacks, that I'm often allowed to gain the initiative. Here I had to fight 4 full stacks with one of my full stacks, and I lost most of that. We end up losing like 80% of the army is lost, but we are victorious at the end. And I feel like this episode is way too long, and I probably have to split it in 2 parts or something. But yeah, huge battle. Let's not stick around too long. This video is long enough as it is. We've got the fortification built on the Windward's Islands. Successful operation for my spies. And we have 1 sapper corps being built in Tartaria. So this is what's left of the army. We are left with 16 units from an army that should have close to 30. I mean, one of the big things here though is, while I was able to defeat these full stacks, the full stacks survive because I wasn't able to run down the units. So all 4 full stacks have actually survived. Now the lucky thing is the AI usually doesn't refill its armies. But it's not like I can just walk in and seize control of this territory right now. And what it looks like is, from my successful spy here in Anatolia, is they've got the equivalent of a full stack on the way. I don't know how they managed to place a guy out here on this island, but they did. Right, so Hagen's on his way down. He will aid. This army will retreat to safety as soon as possible and try to recover. And for now, whatever remnants of the Ottomans, they're gonna move forward, I'm sure the defenders of Bulgaria will be able to deal with that. But holy shit, was that a big battle. In between episodes, I will go ahead and try and finish this off. I don't think we'll get anything close to as epic as that huge fight that we supposedly should have gotten at this river. If that was a river crossing, that would have that army would still have had like 3,000 men and 24 units still in it. But for some reason we didn't get to fight at the river crossing. Complete bullshit. But there we have it. As I said, for next time I think I will finish off most of this off camera, and I'll see if we cannot get this fight going. If it could be that the Russians does not move out from here, which means that I would have to intentionally march into this area to fight them, which would be a little bit odd. But I think if I keep one general close by that would fight these guys, then I can have two others go and threaten the enemy's holdings. And then hopefully I'll be able to perhaps build a small force of colonial troops ready to perhaps take on a few pirates. But with that said, I will be saying, like I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!